Everyone wants to know, what happens if I disconnect every wire on the last turn and re-optimize from there? Well, it turns out that there's a game mode that does exactly that. Welcome to pact mode in Can't Live Without Electricity. It functions a lot like the same game where you have to connect every single house to the appropriate colored power plant, but here I get everything at once, and I'm gonna play pact mode first on a square grid and then on a hexagonal grid. So right from the get-go, I'm a little overwhelmed, but I can see that 1 and 2 are by these two interesting colors, and 3 and 4 are by green and blue. Now, out of the 1, there's no lighter color next to it, so I'll attach the darker color, and that will be champion of the 1. And might as well just connect as many as I can. And so the lighter color will go to 2, which doesn't have as clean a connection, but it doesn't ruin the darker connection that bad. Simply because I can always just bring it around these greens to here. Is it a good idea? I don't know. And between 3 and 4, well, it does look like green is preferred for 4 and blue is preferred for 3. And that's how I'm starting this off. I think I'll just start going on some of the easy ones. Out of wires. So this game mode differs in that I can just select all 50 waves of stuff right away. I'm gonna do it in a bit of a drip feeding pattern to make sure I don't overtake any certain item. I want to make sure I have enough of everything. I can connect more of the mysterious light color, but I have to be careful I don't really block anything off. I think the real danger is dealing with the far away houses. No portals, no easy way to get to the power plants. What gives? How about I start with the darker color? Because everything can connect and then route through the middle, and I can use my first pipe to jump the gap. I actually might try to save a little room if I can. Pipe real estate is going to be pretty important in this game, I think. That makes this setup something like that. It would then make sense for green to pipe over, because green has a really convenient connection and a need to be connected. So much so that I might even let this green in just to be connected. There we go. I guess that means I have another green I can bring in quite easily. I might as well continue on the bottom. I mean, I got this mysterious darker color that can just be routed to the grid easily. Now, I have to be cautious about blue. Like, I might as well link these up now so they don't do anything silly. And overall, I have a bit of a miniature disaster with the blues. It's kind of with everything, actually. What the hell? Like, let me figure out this bottom. I can deal with this lighter color. The only way blue is going to get through is if I do some sort of wire jump here, some sort of pipe, and then connect it directly to a 3, isolating the darker color. Actually, if I get rid of both these wires, which really are not that big a deal, I could bring the darker color in. And you might be saying, well, what about this lighter color? Well, the lighter color is just enough room to snake in there, and the green has just enough room to get out too. Now again, I'm gonna set this up with pipes because the alternative would just be running along the edge, and I might need the edge for other pipes. So now blue can at least save itself, and I'm gonna use a pipe here, because this isn't too hype heavy of a map. Hold up though, what about the green at the bottom? Man, I got a super easy connection for lighter color. I wonder then if blue could actually just escape this area. As in, lighter color could just connect here. Blue could escape along the edge. And then it can just go find salvation in this direction. I mean, its power plant is this way. The benefit is that I can connect the 3 greens and start going up. I need more wires first, and hammers. That'll do. So I'll start with the green. First green can kind of come out and find something. I guess I can have blue touch the rest, and then once I get more hammers, go around it. And green can link up. And I have a bunch of isolated dark colors that have an easy link up. And I have a few of the lighter colors out here, which should work too. Just need to find more hammers. There we are. That's a lot of wires. Okay, that should be enough wires for the whole rest of the game. I just need hammers. I think I should be taking every hammer I get. There's a lot of rocks in this map, so I could take this lighter color and figure out a way to connect it directly to the power plant. This is a pretty clean pipe right there. I do like that. That sets up another clean, lighter color connection. And a few more since I'm here. And there's one isolated one that has a pretty easy out. You just pipe around the corner. Now if I can get the blues on the bottom, half the map is done. The way I see it though, they're gonna have to man up and go the long way. I don't know how long of a way. But I guess I need more hammers first. Maybe I should consider piping by the blue plant. I could go to a long pipe, which then links up to the other blues, which is excellent because it also leaves room for greens and lets me get out other blues. And when I say it lets me get out the greens, I mean it. Because once I get the greens to the edge, I can pipe and pipe directly to the wind plant. I can also take the dark color, connect it to the rest. Oh, I'm actually a little nervous about this lighter color here. Oh, hold on. It's actually not too bad. If I disconnect this darker color, I could bring in blue. Hold on. I was thinking I'd connect more blue like this, but then what do I do about the darker color? I was thinking I just connect here, but that doesn't really solve the problem. I also desperately need to be taking hammers, so I'll keep selecting from the well and just grabbing hammers at every chance. And that was a good streak. Okay. I guess this lighter color could just be in a world of its own, where I pipe it and then just figure it out. I mean, sometimes that just means a direct connection, but I think I'll be undoing that later. I guess if I want, I could actually shortcut with a pipe and a second pipe. Takes up one less hammer. I don't know, I'm just thinking about blue this way. If blue goes along the edge, it can inevitably link up to the connection here. And then the lighter color could start coming in once I get more hammers. And oh, do I need more hammers. A few more hammers later, the lighter color can pipe into here. I figured this is easy to split up because I keep going with green along the edge like this. And then suddenly green is a clean connection via pipe. But all the rest of the blues suddenly make things very tricky. Right from the get-go, where am I going to go with blues? Close to their power plant? I mean, I don't know. That's one hell of a connection for some. Guess some of the blues could be split up. Like some would go through here. More greens could connect around them. I figured the last batch of blues could actually connect diagonally. Once I get more hammers. Uh-oh. Oh, there's really not many hammers. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, 8 hammers. Good. I need as many hammers as I can get. Thank you. That's huge. Okay. Freaking every square is a hammer. I did notice this is a pretty clean blue connection. No, it's not, because it leaves one of each color on the inside without too many ways to get out. I imagine that this long light color connection just will not work. I think that's the weak link. Then I need another plan. Also, all the light color has been disconnected. But I suppose that's just a really easy pipe works through here. Doesn't change anything, does it? Unfortunately not, unless I want to just isolate a single blue, whose then only refuge is by disrupting a bunch of these. Well, I can reroute these 2 colors to at least save a hammer. Turns out this is just as hard as the main game, because I don't know how I'm going to untangle this. See, even if I fix these darker colors, how does that deal with the 3 isolated colors surrounded by blue? I was hoping that could mean I could just reroute the blues, like here. Well, interestingly, if I take the lighter color, remove it again, I can reconnect the blue through here. I've been thinking, I think I need to go back to when that lighter color had that long journey. There. Because I think actually the problem lies with the blue connection. I think it would also be this long blue connection. That way, the lighter color can come around and all on its own pipe directly to its factory. Blue has a little bit of free reign then. It could skip around it with multiple pipes, ending there. Now the nice thing is that saves green and it saves the darker color. And now all of a sudden everybody's happy. I'll keep messing around with exactly how I want that to be done. It looks like I could connect the lighter color in here. It'll bring blue around. And the darker color has a pretty easy connection out here. Yeah, it almost gets all of them. We're really close now too. If I bring the darker color on the outside, bring green in, green can pipe, and now I just have 1 color left, which should have an easy pipe job. Like that. There we have it. I wonder if I get a bonus score for not collecting all items, but I finished. And it's a perfect score. Now I'll try a hexagon. And frankly, I don't know how to begin. It might be with the portals. Yeah, I could think about the portals in the middle, maybe. Because I got a bunch of blues that can just link up to 4. A ton of greens that link cleanly to 2. Yeah. Again, then I have to send the lighter color to 3. I think I'll send the darker color to 5, even though 5 is also close to purples. Nice thing about purples is that it's really easy for them to just kind of zip around to the 1 instead. And it's actually nice being able to do this in the beginning, because I can base the teleporters off the center. I have a bunch of easy light color connections to 3, a couple easy blue connections, and a couple easy purple connections. It's like I gotta start central and work out. Biggest problem right now, as I see, is a blue fixed. Now I want to like identify completely marooned houses, like this darker color here. I think the only way it's gonna be happy is if it comes around on the back side of purple. The lighter colors still connect. I mean, we're getting dicey with space. I can connect green. I guess I'll go this way around purple. And I guess at least purple is an easy connection. And the main thing was that blue has an easy way up. I gotta be careful about this isolated purple now. It can come around back to meet up with other purples, but doesn't mean anything. Ignoring the purples right now, I got an isolated lighter color in the middle, which I think is just a really easy reroute. Green in the middle is also pretty easy. You just do 1 purple change up and then green can walk in. Got the lighter color connection. And a trillion easy purple connections. Nothing to fret about. Green looks pretty easy if it can just weave it in. Darker color. This has a fast connection to the 5. Next up, purple. Has an easy connection to its 1. This darker color, I think, is going to have to work its way around back. Then what? Green can sneak in. And frankly, so can the darker color. The lighter color can just fit right there and meet up with the rest. I think it's an optimization here. Well, even if it isn't, it looks nice. Keep hugging the middle with that lighter color. And blue has a nice connection to 4. All right, I gotta start thinking about the bottom right. This area is scary. First order of business, actually, what am I doing about the lighter colors? There's 4 of them, and the nearest 3 or wire is really far away. I almost wonder if I gotta disconnect this blue wire, just so I have an easy way in. I figure blue has a pretty easy way to its 4, so that's not much lost. And then if I want, and I do want, I could sneak in other colors like green. And funny enough, I could actually keep doing that with a darker color. Look how absolutely cleanly that fits in. I mean, this is very wire expensive, but it just continues to work. And now I have one problem in this purple, assuming I take my green and get more wires. Oh no. I need more bridges too, wires and bridges. As I was saying though, green could zip in like this, and the darker color could connect. I could also do something similar here. And I prefer this connection because it lets the purple out. Wait, is that needed? Let's undo a couple wires. Can I get purple through the backside? And then the darker color through. Yes, I can. Then green can connect like that. There we go. So my purples can unite. They don't quite save the day yet, but they are really damn close. Like, I could hypothetically make this connection, and if it wasn't for this one line, I could take the lighter color, bring it around back, and solve it. And just to show how beautiful this would have been, I mean, I could connect blue to 4, darker color to there, and weave purple around to its 1. One house I need. Of course, the purple wouldn't be a problem if it wasn't for this big wraparound. And maybe that's a problem I'm more equipped to handle. Well, if I delete the lighter connection, I maybe could cheat it through elsewhere. I mean, it's pretty unlikely. I guess I could wrap around the purple as well. Kind of like that. Well, now it can escape. Not that wait, it can escape pretty far. This green can make it out here. I do hit my brick wall just about now. I wonder if I can actually detach purples. Say screw the easy connections. I actually can. Oh, because purple lines up nicely. And green can sneak through here. Aha. Problem solved. Bring on the top. I don't know. All this looks really simple. And I got an easy blue connection. A second easy blue. Easy green. Purple's a little weird. Scratch that. A lot of weird. No, it's fine. If I disconnect that blue wire in favor of a different blue wire once I get more bridges, I could then do something like that. Because then my darker color can slip around. My purple can connect as well as ever. And I just have a simple green problem. This feels fixable because it is. Delete the purple wire, delete the blue wire. Green can rush through. Purple still has room, and blue still has room. It's an absolute miracle this works. Yellow has an easy life now, and now it's the top. Feels like it should be easy, but I can't get too ahead of myself. First, I need more bridges. Those aren't bridges. Here we go. Few more, that's good. I think if I take green and connect it, I can follow it up with an easy blue time. And then a fairly easy yellow time. By yellow, I definitely meant the lighter color. Sorry, wouldn't want to upset the color police. And fucking bring this around back. Absolute baller connection. Hell yeah, that's smooth. 13 turns remaining. Perfect score. So Hexagon was definitely easier than Square in this one, but an awesome game mode nonetheless. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you on the next video. Have a wonderful day and peace.